So I'm going a little bit tighter on the moon tonight. Second night in a row to be checking the moon time lines. All separate words. Line meaning literally the lines. I may pause this one in between trying to do things because I'm on the grass tonight. I'm on the grass because if I set my telescope up in the driveway, which is about 4 feet lower than where I am right now, the wires are in the way today. But yesterday, they were not. It's one of those heliocentric things that you say to yourself, wow, that was a big shift in the earth on your spinning wet pear rocket ball, because that means we moved that much, you know? That yesterday my telescope had no problem 4 feet lower, and all of a sudden today I got the wires in my way. And this happens all the time. You'll notice huge swings in what they tell you don't actually work, because there's no way we would have. I'm not even going to get into it. Anyways, pay attention to it if you're ever interested, because it's very interesting. I gotta fuck with this a minute. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes too, so I don't know how long I'm gonna last on this one. Okay, gonna do a little turn. Which way am I gonna go? I'm gonna go this way. It may not be low enough. Let's see. There we go, right there. The YouTube channel, the Michael Oziak channel, at least anyway. I had too many videos on there. I found out what was going on. At least that's what they told me. So I went and deleted. It said I was 20% over my limit and I was breaking their rules. So I went and deleted, I don't know, maybe 100 videos that didn't have any views. They all had like 0 to 3 views. So I deleted all those first, and then I had, and it still wasn't enough. I wasn't able to upload that video. So I tried some more. It said 20%. I didn't even look at how many I had. I just figured it made more sense to get rid of a bunch of videos that no one's watching anyway. And then see if I can fix this. There we go. I must have moved it when I was. Yeah, this is gonna take me a couple shots today. A couple times. So anyways, I deleted another 100 videos that only had like 5 to 10 views. I just wanted to go light to light, that's all, and I wanted to be clear. It was blurry, I wasn't paying attention. So anyway, so I deleted probably another 100 or so, and then finally last night's moon video went up. So now I'm gonna try it again tonight and see if it goes through. If it don't, then again, no big deal. I'll just go over to the Miguel Everyone channel. But it seems like that was the issue that they had this week, along with also they had copyright strikes, and I did figure out the one under the Harold Cott series that had a copyright strike was one of the Harold Cotts to Electric Flat Earth, and I had like 4 or 5 of those videos, and one of them got a copyright strike. So the only thing I was playing was their voices. I don't know, unless a commercial came on or something, and I didn't catch it in time. That's the only thing I could think of. Unless they're flagging me, maybe they don't want to be involved in what I'm showing anybody or something. I don't know. Fucking mosquitoes, man. A little bit of a turn. I may have to lower it because it's on the upswing. All right. There we go. I looked a little too low. I'll just do a smaller turn this time. This is going to be a lot of fun to be able to know these timelines now, especially when I'm looking at other people's photos of the moon and everything, and I can even tell you by looking at the imagery and the timelines, I'll be able to eventually count them and know which ones are doing what. And then once I do that, then it's going to be on everybody else after that. You know, all the astrologers and astrology people and psychics and moon followers, and they can take it from there. Because it's going to have to be watched all the time. You know, it's going to have to be watched like every day from all points of Earth for at least, 6 months to a year, I would imagine, to figure out everything that the clock is showing us. To a little too low there. Let's try that. And hopefully I didn't bounce it out of focus again. this is going to be really cool to know this now. Because that's the ass end of it right now. That's the ass end coming through. And the imagery last night and tonight so far has a cutoff point on the lines that I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to look deeper now too, because I think there's going to be more lines in between the lines I'm even looking at. I got to look a little into it a little more. This is going to be cool. Okay. Oop. That time I definitely knocked it out of fucking focus. Oops. Okay, so this video probably will get like fucking 10 views like the rest of my movie videos, but what I'm showing you people here is unfucking real, man. This is, and it is real. That's unbelievable about it. It's the only real fucking thing. These are the false creators / creators' true timelines that we're looking at in the moon. They were there all along. And we were distracted by fucking lies about absolutely everything. Begging them to lie to us so that we didn't have to face reality. And now our kids and our grandkids are going to fucking pay for it dearly. Because we're going to sell them out again. A generation after generation keeps selling them out. Because no one wants to wake up and look. It doesn't go along with my God. It doesn't go along with my space alien nonsense. It doesn't go along with my science and my math and my fucking education, you know. Yeah, this is going to turn into 2 videos. I'm only at 34 minutes and I'm only a quarter of my turns. Okay, I'm going to raise it up a little bit because what I don't like is the lighting. So I'm going to change my lighting and shadows on that particular turn by raising it up a little bit. Like right about there. Let's see how that does. Because I want it to go right into my sweet spot, of course. I got it so zoomed in right now that it's just going to fit through my telescope. If I pull out a little bit, I can change that, but it wasn't giving me enough detail in the lights and shadows, in the shadows. Like that, right there, that's nice. I mean, there's my wizard. You know, he was just cropped for you a minute ago. Right? Because, yeah, the camera's not upside down. It's right side up right now. So the wizard's right there. It looks like he's got a patch on his right eye, but there's a lot of other angles for him, and he'll lose the patch at different angles. And here comes right now, and this probably be a good angle for him too, is the one that I told you has the, if we leave it at the tongue and you don't go all the way down, you leave it at the first tongue up high. And I changed my angle on him too. He's got the hairdo, which is the Jesus Christ character. That he's coming up right there on our right hand side. And I'd have to change the angles though to get the eyes of the character that we call Jesus, the one who plays in all the movies. You know, it's not always the same one, is it? No. It's always different. The ones that are hanging on the crucifixions are not always the same exact image, right? But they're all close to about the same. So that's what I mean about the image of. And I probably can get them even better if I get this angle right. Okay, I think that's going to be it there. Finally. Yeah, that should find the sweet spot right there. Just about. It's going a little bit low, but it's alright. Alright, so when I go back and look at this on the camera and I remaster it, is what I call remastering it. I'm trying to wait for it to get almost centered, and I have to do this, unfortunately, because I fucked it up when I moved it earlier. I gotta refocus again. Alright, one more fucking time. And the little beast is right there to your right. Right there, you can see his tongue sticking out of those two eyes and all that. He's right there. I'm pointing at him on the camera like a moron. But I was just pointing him out in another video the other day. And then here he comes. Here comes his eyes. Alright, so tonight's moon cuts off a little bit of the image that I'm calling Jesus Christ. It cuts off a little bit of his hair, I think, from what I can see right now on my camera. So when I go remaster it, I find out, does it? A lot of other images as well. Don't worry, going all the way up and down this line that I'm talking about. But if his hair falls into it, then that means tonight, whatever today's date is, and this time of night, right here, we're going to see this particular cutoff on that timeline that's on the moon. So I will go back and I'll remaster these and I'll show you the lines that I'm talking about, and we'll keep watching them as I do these moon videos. I'll do as many as I can, watching the waxing and waning, looking at the moon timelines, and then we can go from there. Somebody can go from there. Whoever the fuck, whoever can take it there quickly, because I'm fucking tired of waiting. I have 40 something minutes already. You know, you would think that like Santos Bonacci would have been all over this shit, you know, with the moon and everything like that, you know, and Brother Sanchez too, and those guys. But Santos Bonacci in particular, mathematical wizard, freaking knows a lot about the geocentric model and astrology. You know, he's an astrology expert. And I showed this to him. It's already been 4 years. Pretty sure, something like that, yeah. 4 years or longer. Jamie Lee from A Plain Truth showed him this 5 years ago. He was one of the first ones. Quantum of Conscience. I still had some of their videos that I had to delete last night when I was deleting videos. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, a lot of these videos, they got like 0 to 5 views, 0 to 10 views, you know, somewhere in there. And it's amazing. And, you know, these were 100 to 200 part series. They obviously got back to each one of them, and none of them have gone and looked. So, you know, it's weird to me. Yeah, the one they call the man on the moon image there, and he's coming through now, and a little end of his cigar is missing. But it looks like there is, anyways. I'll find out when I look in on it. Um, but as he was just being cropped out, you can see 10 other images, like I was showing you, go eye to eye, eye to eye, eye to eye, and find the nose and the mouth in each image as you're coming down. But there was a pretty cool one that just came through without the cigar in his mouth. It was only his upper lip is actually a single lip for another image, and it ends up looking like he's got a mustache and beard in that one. Then all of a sudden, as the bigger lips come in, like right now, okay, it's definitely past the cigar now. And then when it comes past the cigar, and I'm looking at it sideways. I'm not looking at it like you guys are right now. I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused about what angle of the camera is, but you should just tilt your head a little bit to get him, the one with the cigar in his mouth. And his eyes are peeking under the sunglasses, which is also sounds weird for me to say because inanimate objects, what the fuck is that all about? I could explain more about that area, that dark area. Um, Vegetation is what's doing that because we can change the shadows ourselves. Humans can by where we're populating the bio creatures, meaning trees, plant life, grass, you name it. So that those areas get darker when we do that. At least that's the way it works out on the moon map model. What am I at? There's my 45 minutes. All right, I'll be back.